Hey guys, wanted to do a technical review with you guys. This is one that I call the Bulls versus the Bears. And so I'm going to try to kind of give you both sides in regards to now that we're on multiple exchanges to kind of understand some of the what the Bulls are and Bears are looking at to be able to drive the market. So I think that the fact that we have a long-term investment portfolio area, like where you could look at if you're if you're trading through the pancake swap, you're able to be able to collect your BNB rewards and reflections into the Hodl 2.0 account. And if you're trading on the exchange, then you could get the reflections and you could be able to trade in and out and be able to make some money that way. So with that being said, let's look at what happened today and how we could look at this from a bullish standpoint and also a bearish standpoint. So let's start with PoolCoin, right? So what we noticed was that yesterday we had this massive run up, right? We had a massive run up and then price just drifted sideways for a little bit. And as we got to this SMA line, which is a nice area to be able to bounce off and continue on. So you see this little flag pattern, which it made. Is normally you look for this bull flag and then you look for a run up, right? And so what happened today is we had a massive sell-off, right? It was a massive sell-off. And we found out that one of the whales decided that for whatever reason they wanted to sell off. And so watching this, like this is the bearish, right? So you have one individual or a few individuals decide to kind of take profit at this area, which doesn't make any sense to me. If you're going to take profit, you should have taken it up here, not wait till it gets to an area of support for it to bounce off for you to make that decision. Well, anyway, that just didn't make any sense. But it just to me was more of an emotional sell than anything. And then sure enough, the price came really, you know how we always talk about our buy zone? Well, it came close to our buy zone, and we had the bulls show up and really run the price up. Look at how impressive this run was. It was non-stop right up, like not even, didn't even take a break. And so that tells me that there are people waiting for when price gets to this buy zone and the dip, and they jumped in all over it. This was like a 70K buy, and then there was another 5, 10Ks being poured in after that, and the price continued to go up. And so now here we are in a little flag pattern, and this is ripe for breaking above this and then taking off. So normally when you break above this, you take off. And so this is the next resistance area for us to be able to challenge and then be able to continue on with the price. So this is what happened on PoolCoin today. That was a massive rally after a massive pullback. And so this was really, really good to see that. All right, and then now we look at, okay, what was going on at Bitmart? And so on Bitmart, yeah, on Bitmart, I was making a video earlier this morning, and so just about this point where we got to the resistance line, which is the support line, I ended the video and because I had to go, and so I ended the video, the live stream, and sure enough, after I ended the video, a short time later, price was rejected at this support because we talked about needing to close above the support line and then go above the support line, test it, and then take off. But unfortunately, it was rejected at this SMA line, and then price was turned down. I had a little bit flutter here and there, traded sideways, and here we are still sideways in terms of trading. But we are trending more on the upside because we broke through this, came back, tested, popped up, and here we are testing on the pullback again. But let's see what happens. I've been very happy with what I'm seeing on the price action, and here's what I'm seeing on the price action. So when this price was at 16 and change, This was around, let's say, around the 10 a.m. Around the 10 a.m. For me, we were still at in the 20s. So you were able to make a nice, what is that, uh, 20% in regards to a nice little difference so you think about it, you would have been able to buy here, and as you're buying here, like you're letting price kind of figure it out over here. And so sure enough, when the price was took off and Bitmart was down, this created an opportunity that for you to come on Bitmart to be able to buy down here. And so I love the dynamic of the two different markets, because if this one is going for a good price, right, you'd buy here. But if this one is going for a good price, you buy here. And what I like about that is I'd rather buy it cheaper here on Bitmart and transfer it over here, collect my rewards and everything, and then make some money on that. So really want to see how traders are going to use these two different exchanges to be able to decide where to go to purchase. So again, this was a very nice day. The Bulls won today because we ended up higher than where we started off. So I would say that was a nice win for the Bulls. But I guarantee you the Bears are around. They are watching. And so any minute you gotta be able to anticipate that the price will come down to a certain level, and you got to be able to pounce to bring it back up. This was a great opportunity to show that today, where the price came down and people were waiting for it and pounced and brought it right back up. So this individual that left, they have to wait now for them to even get in. If they get in now, this tells me that this was a really bad sell. And then if they would be paying, they would be getting less now and paying the premium. So overall, I like what I saw today with the market, but this was a nice tug of war. And yes, the Bulls came out slightly ahead, but let's continue to watch. I love the dynamic of the markets. I want the market to move up or down. I want it to move. And what that does is it generates BNB in the reward pool. I'm not going to complain with that. So another great day for me, I think, with the exchanges. So we'll continue to watch and see if price takes off. But I like what I'm seeing in terms of price action. The two exchanges are working well to complement each other. So overall, that's all I had to share for you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll talk to you in the next video.